And we welcome you to McKee Field at Hayden Park here on this Friday afternoon to open up another weekend series for the Miami baseball team. The Redhawks hosting the Ohio Bobcats for the first of 4 games this weekend from McKee Field. And we're glad you're with us for Game 1 here on Red Hawk Radio this afternoon. With Jack Schmelzinger and Patrick Etchen, the Redhawks come in 17-23 overall. They're 12-15 in the Mid-American Conference, 6th in the league, 2 wins behind Kent State to open up the weekend. Ohio 18-17 overall, 10-10 in the MAC. They're 4th in the conference, 6 wins behind Toledo. And Jack, good matchup here between two teams, pretty even in the standings, and try to climb out of the middle of the standings this weekend. Both teams have a chance to do that.
Yeah, that's right. A couple of these dogs in the MAC fighting it out for those middle seeds, like you said. Miami, Tyler Ronovich on the mound. He's been pretty good so far to start the year. I'll be interested to see how he does today.
It is Ronovich starting for the Redhawks. Here's the Ohio lineup. How they'll bat in the top half of inning number 1. Isaiah Peterson will be in center field leading off. A.J. Rausch will play right field batting second. Colin Kasper-Bauer at third base hitting third. Mason Minzy will catch bat cleanup. Spencer Harbert will play left field and bat fifth. In the 6th spot will be Will Sturrock, the DH. Michael Richardson will play second base batting 7th. Cale Baker is at first base hitting 8th. And Xavier Hendages will play shortstop and bat 9th for the Bobcats. They will face Tyler Ronovich on the hill for the Redhawks to get the start here in Game 1 of the series. Ronovich is the sophomore out of Columbus, Ohio, number 8 in white today for the Redhawks. 6'6", 187-pound right-handed pitcher is Ronovich. For him this season, it is appearance number 10 on the year, 32 1/3, 34 hits, 33 runs, 26 of those earned, 14 walks, 33 strikeouts, and 5 home runs allowed this year for Ronovich, who has an ERA of 7.24 on the season. So to lead things off here in the top half of inning number 1 is the left-handed Isaiah Peterson for Ohio. We'll dig in here to the left-handed batter's box. Ronovich's first delivery will miss up and away for ball 1. The game is on here from Oxford. 63 degrees, mostly cloudy, your first pitch temperature. The lights are on here at McKee Field, although it feels a little warmer to me than 63. Decent day out, wind out toward left field, blowing about 12 miles per hour. Next pitch will miss away at 2-0. Is the count to Isaiah Peterson, the center fielder for the Bobcats.
Definitely appreciative of the nicer weather. We'll hope we don't see any snow today.
Wouldn't surprise if we do. The 2-0 on the way is a fastball in the outside corner, swung and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pretty decent crowd on hand today as well on the Friday afternoon start. Peterson, a 5th year from Lincoln, Nebraska. 2-1 will be a check swing, foul ball strike. 2-2 in the outer half of the plate. Off speed there from Ronovich in the upper 70s.
And Peterson having a pretty good year so far. Started all 35 of those Ohio Bobcat games, and he's out to a .341 batting average to this point.
2-2, a sharp ground ball to first base. Grabbed there by Kraus, and he will run to the bag and step on it for out number 1 of our top half of the first inning. As Peterson there with a sharp grounder to first base, right to Kraus. Corrals with both arms and then races to the bag to beat out Peterson for the ground out to first. So here's number 7, A.J. Rausch, the right fielder for Ohio in the 2 spot today. The righty will dig in here against the righty and Ronovich. Rausch, a redshirt freshman from Powell, Ohio, played high school ball at Olentangy Liberty. Sharp ground ball, third base side is foul on the first pitch of the at-bat. A fastball on the outside corner at 87 miles per hour.
And Ronovich, not the usual Red Hawk Friday starter. That would be Jonathan Brand, the 4th leading ERA man in the entire NCAA. He's having an excellent season, and we couldn't tell you where he is. We tried to figure it out, but they wouldn't tell us.
1 on the way is a check swing and a fastball upstairs, not going as Rausch moves the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean, usually they tell us, but today they did not, so must be a big mystery.
It is to us, at least.
Yeah. 1-1 on the way from Ronovich. This one is socked in the left center field. High fly ball moving back to left fielder Neibauer. That's over his head, and it's over the scoreboard in left center field. What a shot for A.J. Rouch to get the hit and going today, and the Bobcats take a 1-0 lead on his solo home run with a 1 out in the top of the first inning.
Wow, Patrick, like you said, what a shot. That thing right over the 376 sign out in left center field, and it really did go high up on that scoreboard, or maybe even over it. And I mean, that must have been a 410, 424 to 30-foot shot at least.
Easy.
Like you said, the wind is blowing out that way, so
absolutely.
You could see some balls fly out of this park today.
6th bomb of the year for Roush. Here's Colin Kasperbauer, the third baseman. First one of him will miss away in the dirt for ball 1 to make it 1-0. So the bases are empty. There is 1 out here in the top of the first inning, and Ohio takes that 1-0 lead on the Roush solo shot into left center. Ranovich with a 1-0. The one that misses away. 2-0 that time off speed outside of the strike zone. Redhawks to the outfield today have Neibauer, McDonald, and Brokman left to right. We'll get you the infield after this 2-0 from Ranovich. It's a foul ball left side out of play. Let's make it 2-1 here to Kasperbauer. In the infield, Redhawks left to right are Lester, Escala, Zapp, and Kraus. Ranovich is being caught today by Cole Andrews behind the plate.
And Ranovich might be smart today to pitch to contact, because that's a lot of athleticism, a lot of really good fielders out there roaming McKee today for the Redhawks.
2-1 misses down and away, 3-1. Ranovich a little bit of trouble finding the zone here early in this game. Three and 1 the count to Colin Kasperbauer. Wearing number 2 in gray today for Ohio, the senior out of Sioux City, Iowa. Chop ground ball to first base. Kraus plays it on the second hop, hit right to him. Will tap on the bag with the left foot. And there are 2 gone at the top of the first inning.
A nice job by Ranovich there to find the zone. Like you said, he was having a little trouble there, and with the circumstances surrounding Jonathan Brand, we don't really know when Tyler Ranovich realized he was going to be pitching today, so you have to wonder if, I think what I'm trying to say really is these first few outs, few innings are probably going to be pretty important to see how deep he'll be able to go into this game.
Yep. 2 men out, bases empty in the top of the first. Mason Minzy, the catcher, next hitter. First one delivery to him will hit the zone for a late outside corner strike call to Minzy. On a breaking ball there by Ranovich. Senior is Minzy, Michigan native, up and away, takes the ball there on the fastball, 1-1. 326 hitter on the season is Minzy. He does have 6 home runs. Has brought in 36 RBI. He's out in front of a changeup that time from Ranovich to make it 1-2 on the swing and miss the delivery over the plate. One, 2 on the way from the righty Ranovich. This is a ground ball to shortstop. Escala to his left will throw across the diamond in time for the out on the routine 6-3 play, and that'll end our festivities in the top half of inning number 1. Red Hawk starting lineup when we come back. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. Patrick Etch and Jack Schmelzinger back with you here at McKee Field, Hayden Park, bottom of inning number 1. Ohio Bobcats 1, Miami Redhawks nothing. Here's how the Redhawks will bat in the bottom of inning number 1. Benji Brokman will lead it off in right field. The center fielder is Zach McDonald in the 2 spot. Cole Andrews will catch bat third. Parker Lester cleans up at third base. The DH is David Novak hitting 5th. Brian Zapp will play second base and hit 6th. Steven Kraus bats 7th at first. Willie Escala is the shortstop hitting 8th. And Nick Neibauer rounds out the lineup in the 9th spot for the Redhawks. He will be in left field today for Miami. And the Redhawks are going to face number 18 in gray, Edward Cutt, on the mound for OU, a 5th year from Westlake, California. Edward Cutt, a 6'3", 205 right-handed pitcher. He was making appearance number 12 on the year, 51 innings, 59 hits, 37 runs, 27 of those earned, 20 walks, 54 strikeouts, ERA of 4.76 on the year. The first delivery of Cutt's outing will go to the backstop. Down and away fastball that misses to Benji Brokmont for a 1-0 count. Next deal from the righty and Cutt. That's going to miss away. 2-0. Another fastball. That time off the right arm of Cutt. Benji Brokmont, redshirt sophomore for the Redhawks, takes a strike at the outside corner on the 2-0 to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Brokmont this season an average of .351. Nails this one back to the screen on an over the middle of the plate fastball, makes it 2-2. Wind is gusting in the lower 20s today. It's a constant wind in the lower teens. Swing and a miss. Brokmont chases a down and in breaking pitch at 79 miles per hour for out number 1 in the bottom half of the first inning. Wind started the game blowing out toward left field, but now the flag out in center is making its way blowing in toward home plate. Next hitter in the lineup for Miami, Zach McDonald, the center fielder. First pitch strike in the outside corner, take it 4-0-1 count.
Some home field advantage. The wind changes right as we come to bat.
Yeah. There's a chopped foul ball right near the plate. Will come off the bat of McDonald. It's 0-2. So McDonald, who made his way down to first base on that chop foul ball near the plate, now has to jog back to the mound before the pitch will come his way. Freshman is McDonald, making a lot of noise in this Red Hawk lineup. 308 hitter on the season. We'll nail this one, foul back to the screen. The count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that fastball over the plate. 19 RBI this season for McDonald, 6 home runs, 7 doubles. 1-2. He's going to miss a low on the curveball at 79. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Cutt pitches to McDonald. Base is empty, 1 out, bottom of the first. 1-2 on the way, big swing and a miss. Way out in front of that curveball was McDonald for the second out of the first inning, and 2 Ks to get the outing going for Edward Cutt.
And we're already seeing that breaking ball from Edward Cutt be really effective early today. He's got some pretty good strikeout stuff according to his statistics. 54 Ks in 51 innings pitched this season.
So the next Red Hawk hitter stepping in, Cole Andrews, the right-handed batter, will foul an upstairs fastball over toward the Ohio dugout out of play. 0-1 to open up that at bat. You talk a lot about walk to strikeout ratios, and Cutt certainly has contributed his season to having a good one so far this year. Next pitch will hit the outside corner, make it 0-2. 54 strikeouts to 20 walks, probably the best one we've seen all year for an opponent. Pitcher for Miami, this one is swung on and missed. The fastball in the outer half completely swung under by Cole Andrews, and the Red Hawks strike out the side here in the bottom of the first inning as we go to the second from McKee Field. 1-0 Ohio with the lead. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio.